Hi, I'm Sean and welcome to SPF Style. So I was on my way to class the other day when I received a call from my buddy. He was wondering what to wear to a job interview, and since I work in men's retail, he thought he should probably ask me. After the call was over, I thought, my buddy's probably not the only person that's having issues with wondering what to wear for certain types of occasions. So then a light bulb went off. Boom, it hit me. I'm gonna start a YouTube channel and educate the world in men's fashion to help everybody look a little more stylish. So then it came the question, what should my first video be about? Well, then I thought about my wardrobe and kind of the rules I use in my wardrobe. And that kind of hit me, another light bulb went off. Today we're going to be talking about a wardrobe foundation. Just like a house or a building or any sort of structure, a foundation is needed to support that structure. Same goes for your wardrobe. A foundation is needed in order to support the rest of your wardrobe. So we're going to be talking about a baseline foundation, very basic things that everybody should have in their wardrobe, and this will be your foundation. Alright, so that's what we're going to be talking about today. Now, everything I'm going to talk about is simply, it's a generalization of what you should have, or it's a suggestion of what you should have. Feel free to make any sort of alterations that you feel necessary for your own personal style. Alright, now my style might not be the same as yours, and yours might not be the same as his. However, the rules that I'm talking about can apply through everybody's wardrobe. They're basic rules that you should always follow in your wardrobe. So I think I'm going to stop babbling and let's get started. Alright, the first thing that is a staple, if the camera will focus a little bit, I think so, is going to be suits and sport coats. Obviously we're staying on the more business, professional side of things for a wardrobe staple. So this is what the first thing we're going to talk about today. First thing, the suit, which sometimes a suit coat can work as a sport coat. This one is just a simple black suit that I have. I've also seen them in gray. Gray is a great color. There'll be a whole separate video on suits and what everything will work with without the suits and everything like that. But black, just because it's the first one that I grabbed out of my closet, black suit. As far as sport coat goes, I have a more fun sport coat that I wear, and this is more casual, but it still works as a sport coat. It is a navy blue velvet sport coat, very nice sport coat. So, and this is considered a sport coat, believe it or not. Even though it is velvet, it is still considered a sport coat, and I wear it as a sport coat. I can wear this to work if I want to. It's a very versatile piece, and the black as well. Two staple pieces. It does not have to be the blue velvet by any means sport coat, but you need at least a suit and a sport coat. Alright guys, next thing we're going to talk about is dress shirts and casual shirts, just in general, across the board. These are the styles of shirts you should have. Now, t-shirts are totally cool for casual wear as well, don't get me wrong, I own t-shirts, but since we're in the professional mode and casual mode, this is just across the board general rules of what you should have in your closet. So I have 6 shirts here. You should have a minimum of 6 collared nice shirts like this. Minimum of 6, and there's some rules you should follow. Everybody in the world should have a white shirt. No ifs, ands, or buts about it, you should have a white shirt. No ifs, ands, or buts about it, you should also have a black shirt. These 2 shirts you should definitely have in your wardrobe. As far as a recommendation goes, I recommend you have a gray shirt. Gray is really nice because it's an in-between of white and black, still very conservative, still very great. The one color that I want all of you to have in your wardrobe, this is a mandatory thing, light blue. Light blue is a really great color to have for interviews, for formal events, and for any sort of other thing you might need for unique color. The light blue is going to be the best. Now you need 2 other shirts, like I said. You need at least 1 other solid color. I picked purple, but I have other ones, but I picked purple to show you. You need at least 1 other solid color. You need at least 1 patterned shirt. Alright, so let's go over that one more time. You need a white, a black, a gray, a light blue, at least 1 other solid color. I have purple, and then you need at least 1 patterned shirt. With these 6 styles of shirts, you will have a wardrobe that is so versatile with just these 6 shirts that people are going to think you own dozens of shirts, but really you only have the 6. It's a great trick to play. You can match them with different ties, different suits, sport coats, things of that nature, and you will fool people because they're going to think your wardrobe is much bigger than it actually is. Alright, now the next thing we're going to cover is pants. Pants, we've got to cover it because it is very important that we do. Everybody's got to wear pants. Now, the first pair of pants that everybody needs in their wardrobe is the basic black dress pant. It can be a simple pair of black pants. It could be tuxedo pants. I don't care. They need to be black. Well, maybe not tuxedo pants, but they need to be black nonetheless. Black pants is a staple. Everybody needs to have a pair of black pants. Everybody needs to have a pair of navy blue pants. I don't know if you can really tell if that's navy blue, but it is navy blue. It's going to be a little bit different than black. When you wear navy blue, people might think it's black. That's okay. But the fact is, you know it's navy blue, and when you match it up with different colored shirts, and when you play with different colors like ties and different accessories like pocket squares and stuff, navy blue stands out. So it's a good idea to have a pair of navy blue pants. You also need to have a pair of khaki pants. Now I know what you're thinking. Khaki pants, that's kind of old man-ish, old school fashion. It's really not. It's casual. You can wear it with a sport coat. It's a very good staple piece to have. I'm not telling you need to wear it all the time, just it's a good idea to have it. Especially, come on, if you're gonna have like brown shoes or something, what are you gonna wear it with? Can't wear it with black. You gotta wear it with something that matches. So it's gonna have to be the khaki. You also need 2 pairs of jeans. And I say 2 pairs of jeans because you should have a light wash and a dark wash. What I mean by light wash and dark wash, simply it means a light pair of pants and a dark pair of pants. So a light wash jean and a dark wash jean. Those are your 5 pair that you should have. Now I want you to notice sweatpants aren't on this list. Take note of that. Alright, so let's go through it again. Black, navy blue, khaki, a light wash, and a dark wash jean. Alright, the next thing for a good foundation is going to be ties. Now I know what you're saying, and some of you might be saying this at least. I don't wear ties on a daily basis. I don't work. I work in, I don't know, construction or plumbing. I don't have to wear a tie. You need them in your wardrobe nonetheless. You absolutely have to have ties in your wardrobe because you're going to be going to weddings, you're going to be going to funerals, you're going to be going to parties. You know, you never know what you're going to need them for. Ties are good accessories to have. I've broken them up into 3 groups here that I feel should be in here. There's only a couple in here I feel you should have. The rest of them are just examples of what you could have. Let's start stripes. You should probably have some stripes. Stripes are conservative. They're really nice. Everybody should have either a red tie or a yellow tie. Now I just grabbed my yellow tie just so you could see it. Red and yellow are power colors. That's why you should either have red or yellow. I just grabbed my yellow just so you could see what a power tie looks like. That is a good example of a power tie. You should have a tie like that. It could be in red too. That's a green striped tie. Doesn't have to be green. And same with the grays with the pink and black. Those are just examples of striped ties. Solid ties. I think you should have a white tie in your wardrobe. White ties are great. They're versatile. They go with every shirt because it's white. So it's going to be great. Obviously, I probably wouldn't wear it with a white shirt just because then the whites don't match. It looks a little weird. And people might think you might have an ivory tie, which is not cool. But nonetheless, I still think you should have a white tie. And the blue tie is just an example of another solid tie. Then you should have some fun pattern ties. So these are just some different patterns you could have. I'm a fan of these types of patterns. You might not be. That's totally fine. I don't expect you to love every tie up here. But these are what I feel you should have in your wardrobe. Stripes, solids, and fun patterns. At least one of each. You can mix them around in shirts and then make the illusion, again, like you've got several different outfits and a whole wardrobe full of clothing when really you just have 3 ties. So it's definitely doable. Alright, the next item I feel that you should have in your wardrobe is one of the following. Either a belt or a pair of suspenders. Simple for the reason that it's going to complete an outfit and it's going to keep your pants up. Especially, let's say you're renting a tuxedo. Tuxedo pants don't normally have belt loops, so suspenders are a good thing to have if they're not included in like a tuxedo rental type of thing. Most people have a belt. I would recommend a belt like this. This is a belt that's reversible. It's brown on the inside and black on the outside. This piece right here turns and then it becomes a different belt. That's a really affordable type of belt. A belt like that is usually a good one, can run as cheap as 15 bucks. That would be something good to have. Especially the reversible ones. Suspenders are great. You could even put both in your wardrobe and look fantastic. Suspenders are great. They actually serve a purpose in some cases, and they're fashionable. Same with a belt. Fashionable and serves a purpose. That's what I want you to get out of these 2 items. They're fashionable, but they still serve a purpose in your wardrobe. Alright, next thing on the list for a good foundation in your wardrobe is obviously we're going to talk is shoes. Obviously, you see them in front of you. The first one is a good pair of black dress shoes. Everybody should have them in their wardrobe. It's going to be something that you can wear with pretty much anything. You can wear them casually, you can dress them up, dress them down. Same with brown shoes. You can dress them up or dress them down. Brown shoes and black shoes are going to be your go-to for professional, business, formal, anything like that. You should obviously have a pair of tennis shoes in your wardrobe. Everybody should. My tennis shoes of choice are Converse high tops. Yours might be Nike, Skechers, whatever. I'm not saying go out and buy a pair of Converse. Those are just mine of choice, my tennis shoes of choice. But I am saying that if you don't have a pair of black dress shoes and a pair of brown dress shoes, you probably should consider getting some. Alright, the last thing that should be in a foundation is some sort of accessory. Now these are just examples of accessories you could put with your outfit. Obviously you could put a nice hat, fedora, whatever you want to do. I prefer the fedora style hat, but you can do whatever you want. A hat is a really nice way to pull an outfit together. Pocket squares, they work really, really well if you're wearing a suit and pulling some color out, giving a nice color accent, I guess would be the word I'm looking for. Bringing in another dimension. And there's also a tie bar. Tie bars are really nice, subtle accessories that can pull an outfit together. Alright guys, and that's pretty much it of a foundation around your wardrobe. I mean, you can do whatever you want with your style. Like I said in the beginning of the video, feel free to do whatever you want with your style. You don't have to follow my rules if you don't want to. I would recommend following my rules because, believe it or not, these are the rules that have been in our society right now about fashion, and it's gonna help you out. That's what I'm trying to do, is just to help you guys out. Alright, you don't necessarily have to buy the same brand, same style, same colors that I buy in my wardrobe, but the rules will still apply to yours. I hope this video was helpful. If you ever have a question on any sort of fashion, you need fashion advice, feel free to shoot me an email. My email is spfstyle@gmail.com. Feel free to shoot me an email. I will respond hopefully within 24 hours. I go to school and I work a lot, so hopefully around that, plus making videos, I'll be able to email you back. I will try my best to answer your questions. Be sure, if you haven't already, to hit that subscribe button, and that's pretty much it. This is SPF Style, signing off.